we have a few questions here. The first one was, as an exporter, will we need to invoice our export customers through the IC-DISC?
Great question. The answer is no. Remember, nothing changes of your daily operations of your company, of your exporting company. Now remember too, the company itself, say we have your company A is exporting lobsters, you could export 1% of your lobsters, you could export 100% of your lobsters. There's no requirement of how much your actual company has to export. But remember, nothing changes at your exporting company.
And another one was, where can I incorporate? Does it have to be like in Delaware? Is there certain states where I have to incorporate an IC-DISC?
Some states are easier than others. We either use Delaware or South Carolina. Some folks are moving into Wyoming. Those are the easier states. There are states that will not tax a disc: New York State, Connecticut, South Carolina, if you're operating in those states. Some states like New Jersey is a little more difficult, but overall, we usually use Delaware. It's
Okay.
easy and it's quick.
Okay, great. And then one other question was, when can we start to realize the benefits of an IC-DISC after we get that set up?
Remember, as soon as your disc is incorporated, so as soon as the Secretary of State says you are effectively incorporated as of December 1st, 2021, then you start taking advantage of the benefits. And the reason we use Delaware is because Delaware can turn them over very quickly.
So then basically the next tax year, when you file your taxes, that's when you'd be realizing that. Is that right?
Well, no, what'll happen is, say we incorporate the disc as of December 1st, 2021. And
Right.
we will take advantage of the benefits for the rest of the year for this 1 month. The reclass of the income would be relative to 2021.
Okay.
So in essence, you're getting a dividend. I'm going to get a little technical, but the dividend of a disc is deemed paid in the year it's earned. So in other words, if the dividend was, the reclass was in 2021, that's when you realize the income of the dividend is in 2021.
Okay. So I have one point that I wanted you to stress too, was the thing that really caught me, because I was in the export trade for years, was the actual savings. I mean, there's a lot of price pressure, for competing with some other countries.
Absolutely.
And you mentioned like 6, 10 to 15% could be a benefit, right, for exporters?
Yes. Remember when I explained to folks that are very competitive businesses, let's pick on seafood again, or any commodity where your margins are very thin due to competition. When you own an S Corp or an LLC, the S Corp or the LLC doesn't pay federal tax, it's paid at the individual level. So as an owner operator of an LLC or an S Corp, you're not thinking of after-tax income. Now, when you have a disc in place and you're selling lobsters to Spain, and you get a 4 cent per pound margin, you have to say to yourself, well, wait a minute, my after-tax profit is much higher. So two things are going to happen. I'm going to make more money because my after-tax margin is better. Or two, I can sell at a lower price to be more competitive in the world marketplace and still make the same amount of income. Because your focus is on after-tax earnings. And it's something, again, we don't think about as S Corp or LLC owners. But you're exactly right. This is where the same with either A, increase your cash flow in the United States, or B, make you more competitive because you can sell at a lower price and have the same after-tax margin.